Good day to everyone. I am Rohanne Nagal from Block A and I will be your student nurse for today and I will be simulating the bathing of a neonate. So before starting with bathing of the neonate, I will first make sure that the baby has eaten 1 hour prior to bathing. This is to ensure that the baby doesn't accidentally vomit or poop in during bathing. Okay, so after that, I will just measure or check the temperature of the baby using a thermometer in her auxiliary. Okay, the temperature of the baby is 36.9, ensuring that the baby is in a safe condition for bathing. So after that, I will just be gathering all the materials that I will be needing for bathing the baby, such as the water, the soap, the bassinet, the droplet, the blanket of the baby, her clothes, the cottons, the name tag, and the blanket of the baby. So after that, I will just explain the procedure to the mother. So this is to ensure, to encourage her participation and to reduce her anxiety. Mami, hello po, ako po si Rohanne Nagal and student nurse niyo po ako. Papaliguan po natin si baby para po malinis po siya at saka ma-prevent po yung mga infection niya. Okay lang po ba sa inyo yun? Okay. So after gathering the permission and the consent of the mother, I will just pour the water in the tub. So this is a warm water. It is not cold, neither hot. Okay, and I will be checking the temperature of the water using the dorsal side of the palm or my elbow because it is the thinnest part of our skin, thus making it the most sensitive to heat. Okay, making sure that the temperature is at 37 to 38 degrees Celsius. It should be a little bit higher from the body temperature of the baby. This is to prevent heat loss of the baby. Okay, then after that, I will just undress the baby to get her ready for bathing. Making sure to always support her head, neck, and shoulder. Then I will just be holding the baby with my non-dominant hand, supporting her neck, head, and shoulder with my hands and her trunk with my forearm. Okay. Then after that, I will just be wiping. I will just be first closing the ears of the baby with my thumb and my middle finger. Okay. After that, I will just be wiping the eyes of the baby using cottons. Okay. Making sure to use one cotton for each eye. This is to prevent cross-contamination for both eyes. Okay, then after that, I will just wash the baby's face with my hand using water only. Making sure to avoid her mouth. This is to prevent accidental ingestion or aspiration of water. After that, I will just be washing the baby's hair using a gentle soap for babies. Okay, I'm just gonna get a little bit of the soap and making sure to remove any excess mucus or blood from the baby's head. This is to prevent the cradle cap. Okay, and I'll just be rinsing the baby's head with water. Yan. Mami, pwedeng palagay po ng blanket para mapunasan po natin yung ulo ni baby. So, we dry the baby's head. This is to prevent po, mami, yung pagkalamig niya during our bathing po. Okay. So, ida-dry lang po natin yung head for the baby. Okay, so after washing the baby's hair, I will just place the baby in the tub. So, making sure to support her neck and her neck, head, and her shoulders. And I will just submerge her legs and a little bit of her trunk, making sure to make the cord stump to be still dry. Okay, and then I'll just wet the baby's neck, chest, the arms, as well as the abdomen, baby, making sure to avoid the cord stump so it remains dry, the groin, the legs, the baby, feet, as well as the perineum. Okay, and then for washing the back and the buttocks of the baby, I will just transfer the baby to my dominant hand. Okay. So I will just again use soap with to the baby to wash her. So making sure to get into the skin folds of the baby. This is to prevent the growth of bacteria or fungal that may cause rashes or infection to the skin of the baby. So making sure to get into the buttocks, the groin, armpits, and the neck, which are most particular when it comes to bacterial and fungal growth. And I will just be rinsing that again. Okay, making sure that the baby is well rinsed and there are no soap left for the baby. So after this, I will just be drying the baby with the towel. So, ito na po si baby mommy. Okay. I'll put the baby in here and I will dry the baby thoroughly. This is to prevent hypothermia, making sure to be really gentle with drying the baby and also really fast. So, I will now clean the cord stump of the baby from inner to outer tract. From inner to outer circle. Making sure that the cotton swab that I'm using does not have alcohol, so it does not kill the normal flora within the cord stump of the baby. Okay. So, once the baby has dried, I will now be dressing the baby. Mami, patanggal na lang po ng towel. Thank you. And then, from cephalocaudal, I will be putting first the bonnet of the baby. Making sure to always support the head and the neck of the baby. Making sure to put the cord stump outside of the diaper para hindi siya ma-infect ng poop as well as the pee of the baby. So, the baby is now dressed and we will now swaddle the baby. Mami, pwede pong palagay na lang po ng kanyang blanket. Okay. So, Mami, ganito lang po tayo pag nagsiswaddle ng baby para safe po sila. Okay, so I will first put the head of the baby inside. Okay. Then, wrap. Tuck the baby in and do the same to the other side. And so, ayan na po si baby. So, I will just put the baby in the bassinet with the name tag of the baby. So, making sure that the bassinet is the assigned bassinet for correct identification. And I will also be putting the name tag of the baby on her arm. Okay, so that's the name tag of the baby. Let's put the baby back. Swaddling. And I will just be turning on the drop light. Assume that it has turned on. This is for temperature of the baby, so she doesn't experience hypothermic situations, okay? And I will be also monitoring the temperature of the baby from time to time to ensure the safety and the recovery of the baby after bathing. And then after that, I will be documenting the procedures such as the time of the bathing, the baby's response, the skin condition, and as well as the cord care and the temperature of the baby. And that is all, and thank you for watching.